everyone, this is Andrea with Chiquettes, and today I have a product review that I've been promising you for quite a while. This is the MelodySusie Pro 60 watt LED lamp. If you read my blog, I've mentioned it a few times in passing, and I've been promising to do a full review, so I'm going to do that for you today. The first thing you'll notice when looking at this lamp visually is that it looks a lot like the original OPI LED lamp, and it's actually very similar in many ways in that it's extremely durable and sturdy. So the body here is made of molded ABS. It's actually very hard, very durable, very heavy. And on top here, you'll see that it has a handle, which is actually very handy for when you have to move your lamp back and forth. So when you're performing a service, you can move it out of your way very easily. You'll see on the top here that it has some buttons and timer controls, and they're actually facing the other direction. So this lamp really is meant for use in a salon. If you're doing your own nails at home, then the buttons and the timer will appear upside down. So you can see right now it's set at 30 seconds. It has 4 timer settings. It has 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 and 60, and they're very easily activated just by pressing the button on top. So that's how you turn on 60 seconds. To use this lamp, very, very easy. You either slide your hand in and it's activated by a sensor, or you can turn it on by just touching the button. So once 60 seconds is activated, you can press it again to turn the lamp on and press it again to turn the lamp off. So let's take another quick look inside here. Well, first I want to show you these little kickstands, which is also very handy. It has these 2 little kickstands on the side so you can prop the lamp up. And this allows you to fit a larger hand, larger foot, or actually a lot of times, like when you're doing nails in a salon, your clients may be resting their elbows on a little elbow rest, and that can make their arm come in at an angle. So this just helps make it easier for the client to get their hand in and out of there without bumping the lamp. On the inside then, we have the sensor is actually a touch sensor, and I don't know if I can zoom in on this. Let's see. You really can't see it here, but on the inside here, there's a little strip right around the circle here. So when your client puts their hand, or when you put your hand into the lamp, you have to touch that strip. Oh, now that the light's on, you can see it. You touch that strip, and that is actually what activates the lamp and turns it on. So it beeps when it turns on, it beeps when it turns off. A couple of my clients have had issues with activating it, and I really think it's just a user issue. When I've used it on myself, I've never had an issue with the sensor not working, so it's probably just user error, but there is a little bit of teaching involved. You know, when your clients first use the lamp, you do have to show them, you know, to slide their hand back far enough to activate that lamp. Also, the touch buttons on the top are a little bit sensitive. So the only issue I've had in the salon is that my clients, a lot of times when I'm doing their nails, they'll set their hands up on top here. And because these are sensitive buttons, they can hit the buttons and change the timer settings. So that happens quite frequently. If we take a quick look at the back of the lamp, you can see there are no buttons or anything on the back here that you have to worry about. All the buttons are on the top. The power button is actually on the cord. So right here is the power button, and you can switch it off and switch it on very easily. So that's handy as well. And it defaults to 15 seconds when you turn it on, so you just have to change it to your preferred setting. One of the very unique features of this lamp is that it uses smart bulb technology, which means that it will cure UV and LED products. So it will cure pretty much any UV curable product. So all of your builder gels, your shellac, all of your gel polishes, they should all cure in this lamp, which is very handy because that means you don't have to own 2 different lamps for LED or UV. You can cure all of them right in this one lamp. On the inside of the lamp here, you can see the placement of the bulbs. So they're all along this edge here. So when the hand is in the lamp, the light should be directly over top of the nails, so you get that direct light shining on them. And then on the sides, there are 2 lamps that point towards the thumbs on either side. It's a 60-watt lamp, so it's very powerful. I have been using it in the salon for a couple of months now, and I have not had any issues with it curing polishes. I think I did have one polish that didn't cure properly, but I believe that was an issue with that particular polish because that same thing happened with multiple lamps. So it was not an issue with this lamp. I have had no problems with it. The only two minor little things are the buttons on the top. Sometimes, as I mentioned, my clients will touch them and change the settings, and then a couple of clients not being able to activate the sensor, which is probably user error. Other than that, I love this lamp. It works really well for me in the salon, and I think it's a really great buy. So I think I've covered all of the major features of this lamp. If I left anything out or if you have any questions, please leave me a comment and I'll try to respond to you. And I have to say, of all the MelodySusie lamps that I've reviewed so far, you can find all those past reviews either on my blog or on my YouTube channel. But of all of them, this one is probably my favorite. It's been the most durable, the most reliable, and just the easiest to use. And it's the one that I prefer to use in the salon. So it definitely has my endorsement.